insecurity is not knowing if you'll have enough food to eat today, tomorrow, or if you're a farmer, when food from your harvest runs out. The most extreme form of food insecurity is famine. If I'm food secure, I always have enough calories and the right kinds of food to lead a healthy and active life.
A single mother of one. Right now, she's out of work and struggles to put food on the table.
Coming from a parental standpoint, it's a little scary, knowing that, okay, there might be some times that I have to go, okay, am I going to eat today or is my child going to eat today?
She does what she can through food stamps and food pantries where she can pick up a bag of groceries. But it's hard on her, not being able to adequately provide for her daughter.
To have her look at me and say, Mommy, I want lunch, but it's like you can't really supply it. It's a daunting thing.
With the economy still limping, volunteers here are still seeing a steady stream of people.
People are having to do a lot more with less. They're having to look at what's been put on their plates. They're having to make decisions between actually feeding their family or paying their rent.
Right now, there are 23.5 million Americans, including 6.5 million children, who live in what we call food deserts, in the inner city and in rural communities.
Lots of different definitions of food deserts, but most people basically say it's a place where there is not access, easy access, affordable access, reasonable access to fresh fruit, vegetables to a grocery store.
Why is it that a bunch of carrots, this simple root that you can just pull from the ground without a lot of complexity or industry, costs more than a package of Twinkies? This incredibly complex creation of food science and technology that has 40 ingredients and a great deal of ingenuity in its design and its packaging and its shipping, and it never goes bad. It's soft for years. Well, the reason is that the government is helping the Twinkie makers, and it's not doing very much for the carrot growers. Our agricultural policies are subsidizing the cheap calories of fat and carbohydrates that we're eating too much of. And we are not subsidizing or helping the growers of specialty crops, fresh food, whole food, produce.
Our food system is falling apart. 1 in 3 kids are going to grow up and get diabetes. It's the first generation of kids to die at a younger age than their parents. We are shipping $25 billion a year in subsidies and farm insurance to support the crops that are worst for us. The largest food corporations have totally taken over the government agencies that are supposed to regulate them. I cared about, whether it's a problem of environmental degradation or a problem of social injustice, a problem of the global economy or a problem of public education, has at its core issues linked to food and farming. And that if we're going to address those problems in ways that are meaningful, we have to transform the way we grow and share food together. that puts the responsibility back on you and on me. But it also led me to realize something about the state of the food movement right now, which is that if we're going to deliver on that responsibility, we have to change ourselves and we have to change our movement. Now, Gandhi said, when you're fighting for what's right, first they ignore you, then they ridicule you, then they fight you, and then you win. So they're fighting us now, and we all know what comes next, right? But it's not going to come unless we make that leap.